Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Tuesday, the 6th of June. Well, a quick recap on Monday's performance. Well, it was a decent day. It was a profit shown. If only, well, I know True Seeker in the comments said about Visitant. Well, I did like the look of that horse, but in my opinion, Jammy, it just ran a stinker. On form, it had every chance to be in the places. It was absolutely well beaten. So that would have been a very nice bet if that horse would have come placed, especially with how the others ran. Because in the last race we have Loveliest came placed at 18-1. We had the winner that was gambled from sevens to fours. I think it ended up 9-2, and then the place in the first race. So so let's get on to Tuesday's selection. Well, I like all of these, obviously, but I'll talk you through them very shortly. So the bet it's a 20 pence each way, lucky 15. I've also gone for 50p each way single. So once again, it's £10 stake. So the first selection is Dance at Night, 18-1 in the 450 at Southwell. This horse, it's trained by Nigel Twiston Davis. It's got a apprentice jockey on, or amateur jockey, one of them two, Mr. J. Neal. So I'm guessing it's an amateur jockey. It's got a lot of pace and it tends to run pretty keen. Well, I think the quicker ground tomorrow should suit it, and also Southwell is very much a kind of course where it suits those that run up with the pace because it's quite a tight track. For me personally, it suits the front runners because it's quite a short run. I think it's only 2 or 3 furlong. I think it's 3 furlong running, if that. I think it will be up with the pace, and it could be quite well spread out. It is quite nicely bred for the flat. I know it was once owned by Jeff Smith, but he sold it, and now it's trained, obviously, for over the jumps by Nigel Twiston Davis. It ran a decent race at Ascot on its third run over hurdles, and I think if it repeats that, it could get a place. And 18-1 is far too big. The second selection is Regal Glory at 5-1 in the 530 at Lingfield, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse was posted from a very wide stall last time. It tends to like to ride right up with the pace, but unfortunately, being drawn quite so wide last time, it couldn't get there under Luke Morris. Well, it's drawn lower this time. Same again, over 6 furlong. I think it's got every chance of being right up there, and I think it will stay on, regardless of whether it makes a run. I think it will stay on, so it should. If it races in the first 3, I fully expect it to finish in the first 3. It's got a draw of 4, which is absolutely fine at Lingfield. The third horse is Turbo Tiger at 8-1 in the 5:45 at Wetherby, paying 4 places instead of 3. Well, this horse, it's been running on the all-weather, and I'm pretty sure, I honestly believe it doesn't want it. It's dropped quite a bit in the ratings, because if this run to the same level of form that it did, I'm going to say as a 2-year-old. I'm not sure if it was as a 2-year-old, but anyway, when Amy Murphy trained it's his sole run on fast ground, good to firm ground, and it ran a Racing Post rating of 76. If it accomplishes anything close to that, then it's going to take all the beating, to be honest. It's blessed with a lot of early pace, and it's got a good draw. Well, it's drawn 3. That's about I wouldn't want to go any lower than that, because there's I shall show the draw bias. As you can see it's just there. So straight away I've gone to, so over 5.5 furlong, it massively favours the middle. Don't get me wrong, there's only 10 runners, but these stats are based on, I think it's believed 8 to 12 runners. And there you have it. So there's a profit shown on on the middle numbers, losses on either side, and here you have it. Middle numbers, 18% win rate, and then you've got 7 and 8 on the 8% on the low, 7% on the high. But you've also got a cracking nearly double the high numbers. Well, sorry, more than double the high numbers for the middle horses being placed. And here's the graph. So ours has drawn stall 3. So it's got every chance, and as I said, you want to be drawn like between 3 and 7. So So that's the draw bias. Turbo Tiger is also up with the pace, so I think that'll make the most of the draw bias. And finally, thank the Lord that 6 to 1 in the 9 o'clock at Wetherby, paying 4 places instead of 3. Basically, very similar profile. Plenty of pace, should be up with the pace, and has a pretty decent draw. So those are the 4 selections for Tuesday. I'll let you know there'll be a video Tuesday evening, should there be any selections for Wednesday. So if you do me a favour, give me a like and a subscribe. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.